start looking at things differently, looking at yourself differently, treating yourself differently. Originally, I was planning on devising a food plan, one informed by all of my research, disappointments, struggles, and failures. After all, I told you, the people, that food changes were coming. And they are. But I've been down the research and really try route as pertaining to food and many other topics. All I can say is, good luck with that. Your brain doesn't care. It basically says, what powerful information. Now can you please put some cake in your mouth? Or, now I realize consciously why I continue to eat even after the food stops tasting good. I'll ponder that as we mindlessly empty this bag of chips. Maybe that's why every time I began selecting strategies or finding foods to focus on, I kept coming back to inside stuff. Let's be real. For me, and maybe some of you, it's not about food. It never was. You aren't reaching for another cookie because they're so hard to resist. Word on the street is your cookies aren't all that anyway. And yes, that churning ball of stress in your tummy does have something to do with it. The neighbor who lives across the street from you, wishing that she had someone to call about that crazy thing that happened at work today, she doesn't really just have a strong craving for some fries and pizza and soda. Right now, someone may be watching this video with a sad but understandable ratio of skepticism to optimism. He isn't failing at eating healthy because he's weak, or because that's what losers do. In fact, some losers follow very complete and nutritious meal plans. Some of us feel like food as a coping mechanism is necessary. Maybe a lot of food. So much that it hurts in more ways than one. For others, it's the specific kind that does the trick. Good old familiar, consistent chocolate, that exciting neon package of a just-released savory something, the comforting fullness found in a Pop-Tart box. The timing may be caused by the trigger, or may be the trigger. Maybe your cute little brain learned that escaping emotions was a way to survive, or at least make life less painful. And maybe it figured out that there are edible tools to make the pain more bearable. And there may actually have been some truth in that at some point. Or maybe even now. For me, the current and future unpleasant consequences of my less than wholesome choices regarding food, exercise, and everything else far outweigh any benefit. So, here we are. This video just scratches the surface, and it doesn't pertain to everyone. Some people struggle for reasons like financial or time constraints. Others find activities such as food prep or exercise to be tedious. And many don't have the knowledge yet that would set them on a different path. That said, I'm hoping that there's something on my upcoming videos for almost everyone. I'm really looking forward to exploring how food and certain beneficial activities can enhance our lives. Initially, the focus is going to be on observations, playful experiments, and small changes. So buckle up for a hopefully not so bumpy ride. But first, we're gonna need to sharpen the saw.